Yeah.
What survives? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel right here. Appreciate the retweet flow. Good looking. That's this channel right here. Um, you know the vibes. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, sub to the channel. Turn your notifications on. If you're watching this on Twitter, give us a heart and retweet. And it's Friday, so I got my boy with me. I'll let him introduce himself and everything he got going on. What's up, man?
Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Stefan. You know that. Call me Flo. Sports with Flo on YouTube. Please give me a subscription. Appreciate everybody. On Twitter, follow me down below. Right there. Yep. At Stefan Florval. Big slate. Knicks play tonight, so you already know I got you on looks. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Money Friday. Let's get into it. We gotta have it.
Yeah, it's great, man. I think Knicks done had games on back-to-back Fridays. When you so yeah, works out, works out. All right, so all my straight bets, boom, are down there. So just in case y'all want to know, but I will get into them. Oh, actually, one I just added is not down there. But yeah, recap of yesterday. Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't give out much, but them shits was ass. Them blow money bets was trash yesterday. So we're gonna get it back today. But yeah, oh my god. Pelicans didn't show up. It just so yeah, come get it back today. Really don't have
Didn't it look like Zion rolled out of bed and just showed up to the game and just didn't care?
Yeah, man. And I kind of said that, like, this is why I don't trust Zion. He not right. He's not right. He's not he to me, I knew he wasn't right in the first quarter when his ass was sucking wind. And it was like right before he had that little when he scored like 6 points in the first quarter, his ass was I'm like, God damn, boy is out of shape. They had to get him up out of there. So after that, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. But I got 5 straights, which normally be my limit, but love them all. Got good CLV, but I like them to whatever their current number is. That's how good I feel about these straights. So, I posted 4 of these or 3 of these on the timeline last night. All of them have moved, but you can shop around, probably get a similar price, close enough, 1 point off here or there. So yeah, let's get into it. My straight bets, and then I'll let Flo do his thing. So, Pascal Siakam over 30.5 points plus rebounds, minus 113 on FanDuel. Who the fuck they gonna use? Charlotte. So Charlotte gives up the most points to his position, power forward, and gives up the fourth most rebounds. Going to be an incredibly high-paced game. And he's covered this in his last 6 of his last 7 against the Hornets. This is going back to 2002. The only time he did not cover this, going back to 2002, like I said, which is a 7 game span or whatever, a 7 game whatever. Is we played 27 minutes for some reason. I don't know why he played 27 minutes that game, but he only played 27 minutes. So aside from that, Pascal Siakam has gone over this 30 points, 30.5 points plus rebounds in 6 of his last 7 games against Charlotte. Again, they give him the most points and the fourth most rebounds to his position. So good spot for Pascal. Not like he's been going over this his last 4 or 5 games. And what I've noticed with my looks today, a lot of these aren't like, trends, which is fine because all too often with these props, we get stuck on this hit like 5 of the last 6, hit 7 of the last 8 and stuff like that, and that does have a lot to do with it. That's how I think you can find some sleepers, but also it's about matchups as well. And I think matchups are even more important than how recently it hit. So very good matchup for Pascal. So we're going to go ahead and go with the over 30.5, 30.5 points plus rebounds. Shop around, should be around there. 31.5 is fine. I did see this got juiced out at FanDuel. It's like minus 145 now. So, there's a huge money line out there that you got to love today. I can't really think. I would be careful with Orlando, y'all. I know I'm a Detroit guy, but I would be careful. That's a big spread. But yeah, y'all can find something if you want to lower the juice and keep it at the 30.5. But other than that, 31.5 is fine. Next, Chet Holmgren over 24.5 points plus rebounds. Again,
Love
strictly
it.
matchup play. He hasn't gone over this in his last 5 games. So why the fuck is the line so high? I think they're trying to tell you something. I'll tell you why. He averages 24 points and 9 rebounds against Golden State. He's already played Golden State 3 times this season. He's played them with Dre, without Dre, with Steph, without Steph, with them both, with Looney. He done played them. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that they can really, not saying there's nothing that they can do, but I doubt that they pull out some secret formula to try to do something and stop Chet, in fucking December in the fourth regular season game of the season. I doubt it. Fourth time they playing each other. So this is going to be a matter of if he's going to do what he's been doing. He averages 24, 9, and 4 assists, but this is points plus rebounds, 24 and a half. So he's averaging, what is that, 33 in his 3 games versus them, like that, 3-3-3. And in the 3 games that he's played them, first game, 32 minutes, had 24 and 8. I think that's 24, maybe 29, but I think that's 24 and 8. Then the next game, he only played 27 minutes. That's the game he didn't cover it, and he only missed it by 2 points. He had 13 and 10, but he only played 27 minutes. So that was extremely low. He generally plays 30 to 33 minutes. And in the last game, it was an overtime game, but he played 37 minutes and he had 36 and 10. And if you don't remember that game, that's the game where he hit like the game winner, or this game that sent it to overtime, falling out of bounds in the corner. He was like, this is my shit or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the rookie over 24 and a half points plus rebounds, strictly a matchup play, but also Golden State give up rebounds, I believe, to centers as well. So either rebounds or points, something like that. So love Chet tonight, 24 and a half. I like it. It shouldn't have moved, but 25 and a half, I played there too. All right. Next, Nick Claxton, and there's gonna be a theme here. But yeah, Nick Claxton over 21 and a half points plus rebounds. This is probably on the move as well. I played at 22 and a half. This is fine. So this is the Embiid rule. We just had Embiid 40 and 45 points. Just had him. Just cashed on Embiid the last time anybody played Washington. Washington gives up the most points and the most rebounds to centers. So why are we not going to smash Claxton, all right? Again, I was shocked this opened at 21 and a half. It's probably 22 and a half right now. It might close at 23 and a half. I'd play it on all of those. Let me see. Damn, I meant to write this down. Anyway, Gafford, he might not even be playing. I'm pretty sure Claxton was going over this line. But either way it go, he
Wait,
had 10
Gafford might not play.
Yeah, Gafford is questionable.
Oh Lord, they're gonna put. He was drafted by the Knicks, so I love this guy. They might put poor Danilo Gallinari on Claxton.
That would be crazy. And that would be crazy, but Gallo is the backup center at this point.
They
If
put Gallo
started,
on Embiid last game, and I was like, is this like a schematic design? Like
that was wild.
Like, nah, just go get him.
But look, if Gallo start, I will take Gallo in a heartbeat, no questions asked. I will be on Gallo points and threes if he do start. But I like Claxton regardless, with or without him. They just played a month ago, and he had 10 and 13 in 28 minutes. So again, this is a really good matchup for Nick Claxton. Washington gives up the most points and rebounds to centers. So yeah, gotta play his points plus rebounds over 21 and a half. 2 more. Well, actually, I was tripping. I got 6 of these things, but 2 of these is half units. We trust in the system next. Paolo and Franz Wagner, each over 22 and a half. We trust in the system. I'm not going to go through it again, but for those who don't know, every person that is the high point prop scorer for the opposing team against Detroit goes over. This is something like 17 or 19 or 18 or 20. You see Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. both just went over their point prop. And generally, it's both. It's the top 2. One of them always go over. One of them is going over every single game since the first game of the season. But as far as the top point guy, it's been like 17 to 19. The only 2 that didn't go over was like Levine and Donovan Mitchell. Those were the only 2 that didn't go over. And again, Bane went over. So this is the Dream Detroit system. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to play them both at 22 and a half for a half unit each. I've seen this has already moved up to 23 and a half. interested. So yeah, I'd still play it. It was a half a, it was a half a unit play anyway. So it is what it is. I don't mind giving it out at 23 and a half. Each of them half unit plays. Generally, I would ladder them both, but unfortunately, I don't like the value. I looked at 30 for both of them. It's like plus 230. I'm cool on that. I'm not about to. I'm good. I won't be surprised if either one of them go for 30 or 40 tonight. Maybe I'll catch a live. Won't be surprised if each go for 30 tonight. Maybe catch a live. But for now, we're just gonna stay with the base. Over 22 and a half for each. Paulo and Franz Wagner. Again, I gave all of these picks out on the timeline. In my last straight, then I'll recap and give it to Flo. Pause. The last straight, and I just put this in. I had my eyes on it, and I waited, and I'm happy it's still plus money. But yeah, Clint Capella double. I rarely bet on good old Clint Capella, but yeah, glad I looked into it. Clint Capella double plus 110. Let me see. He's got 4 straight double doubles versus Embiid. Again, this is just a matchup. Just a matchup play. And he's 7 of his last 9 versus Embiid since like 2001, 2022. Also, he's got 9 rebounds or more in his last 9 of his last 9 games versus Embiid. So for whatever reason, he loves going against Joel Embiid. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take Clint Capella. And these games go back to when Onyeka Okongwu was on the roster. So it's not like the same thing with Claxton. We'll get into my guy Sharp a little later. But Claxton, they each have backups that play well. They each have backups that play 18 to 22 minutes. But each of these guys have been covering those lines with those backups. So it don't really make much of a difference to me. So Clint Capella, double plus 110. Shop around is on FanDuel. Love it. Again, he's covered just 4 straight versus Embiid and 7 of his last 9 versus Embiid. Shit, they played earlier this year. I think he had like 15 and 12, something like that, 12 and 15. When they
Dream. I don't think I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Dream. Dream. I think, yeah. He'll look up at some point. Can't hear you. You throwing to me? Okay, we'll get this thing rolling right back in a quick second. Let's see what happened here. Oh, there we go.
My bad, y'all.
Welcome back. Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, that's how you know it was a short stream. I forgot to put my do not disturb on. We was doing real good when we put it on. But yeah, my fault. So I don't know. Damn. I guess I'll run all my plays back again real quick. I'm pretty sure I got the first 3 or 4. I didn't get a call until Capella double. But yeah, I'll go ahead and run them all back, starting in reverse. Capella double plus 110 on FanDuel. I play at the minus 110. All right. Again, he's got this 4 straight games, and he's covered this 7 of his last 9 games versus Joel Embiid. So I love it. Again, Capella double plus 110 on FanDuel. He's covered this 4 straight and 7 of his last 9 versus Joel Embiid. Okay. Played the minus 110. Paulo and Franz over 22 and a half points. We just trust in the system. Hopefully you guys heard as I explained the system. But long story short, every center, all the lines just changed for everything. That's why whoever you are, first of all, sub to the channel. But that's why, for one, you follow me on Twitter. All these lines were posted at like 2 in the morning. So that's closing line value for you. But like I just said, Capella shouldn't have changed because I literally just put that bet in. But if it changed, shrugs. I played the minus 110. All these other ones, I played to a point. If they moved up 2 points, maybe put a half unit on them. But again, Paulo and France over 22.5 points. At 23.5, I'd still play them. Trust the system. All the leading scorers of the opposing team that's going against Detroit, they all go over their points. Let's just say, I mean, Bane, he went over his last time, 17 of the last 19 games. Whoever has been the highest guy listed for the opposing team has gone over their point spot. Just that simple. And generally, the second guy goes over it as well. See Jaren Jackson Jr., who went over it, okay? The two exceptions to the leading scorer rule have been Donovan Mitchell. That was this week, and Garland went over his. And aside from Donovan Mitchell, who was the
Zach LaVine.
exception? Zach LaVine. And in that game, and Zach LaVine is the one who started the trend with 51, so we'll chill on Zach. Zach LaVine was also really close to becoming the king of the channel, so we're going to chill on Zach. But in that game, DeRozan got it. And in the game where Garland did, when old boy didn't get it, Garland got it. So every game this season, one of them two motherfuckers is going to cover their point prop. And that does, you would think, yeah, that's common sense. But no, it's not common sense. Nobody from New Orleans even got close to covering their fucking point prop last night versus the Lakers. Okay, so yeah, trust the system over 22.5, and yeah, you know, Solo. That's why I say my fault. But yeah, again, y'all can go ahead and play these to 23.5, just fine. Paulo and France, Claxton over 21.5 points plus rebounds. Again, it's the Embiid rule. They give him the most points and rebounds to that possession. We just had Embiid 40 and 45 points laddered. He hit that pretty much with ease, had like 30 at the half. Claxton ain't Embiid, but he's already had games this season with 20 and 14, shit like that. Should be a game like that. Over his 21.5 points plus rebounds. If it's 23.5 right now, put a half unit on it. Or if it's 22.5 right now, Juice, play that for a unit and put it with something else. You guys are smart bettors. Find a minus 1,000 to put the bitch with. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And Chet Holmgren, 24.5 points plus rebounds. Again, he averages 24 and 9 versus Golden State. He's played them 3 times. He's under this the last 4 fucking games, last 5 fucking games. So why on earth would Vegas have this line listed at something he hasn't covered the last 4 or 5 games? Why would they do that? Why? Because he averages 33 versus them. He averages them 8 more than what they have it listed as. They can't list the bitch at 27.5. That's what they got the PRA at. So we're going to go ahead and play Chet over his 24.5 points plus rebounds in his 3 games against Golden State. 37 minutes, 36 and 10. 27 minutes, 13 and 10. 32 minutes, 24 and 8. All right? Next, and last but not least, Pascal Siakam. That's how I started. Over 30.5 points plus rebounds. Charlotte gives up the most points and the 4th most rebounds to his position. Should get a high-paced game in Charlotte. Fuck do this say? Oh, he's covered this 6 of his last 7 versus the Hornets. This is going back to 2022. And the one game that he didn't cover versus the Hornets was 27 minutes. All right? So generally he gets 32 to 35 to 38 minutes. So if he gets his normal allotment of minutes, he should breeze over this line. Okay? So again, generally it wouldn't take me 15 minutes to get through my own fucking straights, but it seems like I wasn't be able to be heard for a while. So we will go ahead and run them all back one more time and let Flo do his thing. Siakam, over 30.5 points plus rebounds. Chet, over 24.5 points plus rebounds. Claxton, over 21.5 points plus rebounds. Paulo and friends, we trusted the system. Whatever the fuck their points is at, we playing them over for a half unit, each of them, okay? And Clint Capella, double-double, plus 110. 4 straight against Embiid, 7 of his last 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight bets. Feel like I'm going 6-0. I would play all them shits to 1 point above. I'd play Capella to minus 110. And if they add 2 points above, put a half unit on it. Flo, What you got for the people?
I got 7, 3 or plus money, and if you want football, I got 3 in the chamber on that too.
We'll do football at the very, very, very end of the
Sounds
show.
good. Let's start at the top, which is whenever you put the best player in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, triple double at plus money, you have my attention every time. It's plus 100. It's kind of pretty straightforward. It's a triple double 4 of the last 5. It's a triple double 2 or 3 versus Houston. There's that whole him versus Sengun. Sengun looks up to him. He fries him in return every time. And the one time he missed it versus Houston, he had 8 assists on 18 potential. So plus 100 for the best player in the league on a Friday night, every single time, auto play. Next play I'm going with is Cade Cunningham. I'm going into the Cade Waters. Never really bet on this dude. Is over 7.5 assists at plus 124. Now, Orlando has been 2 different teams this year. Start the year, they were fantastic, and they were led by that defense. The last 5 games, their defense has been terrible. It's allowed 117 plus points in the last 5 games. They're also allowing, before that, they were second best in the league at limiting assists. Over the course of the last 5 games, they're allowing 8th most assists in the NBA. Also love the fact that the way this Pistons team is rolling. I got a chance to watch the last game with them in Memphis. Love the way Bogdanovich and how he's working with Cade. That 2-man game, I love their offense. Their offense is really potent. Cade has had 10 and 11 assists in the 2 games with Bogdanovich back. He has 18 potential in those 2 games as well. So lackluster Magic defense. Cade rolling with Bogdanovich. Going with Cade, 8 assists at plus 124 because he's really rolling strong. In that same game, I'm using the Magic system, which is them forcing turnover for the high usage guy. Bogdanovich had, I want to say, like a 32 point something usage rate in the last game. He's a killer. Like, that guy is amazing. I don't know what his points line is. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but it was like 20
19 and a half. I like it.
19 and a half? Oh, that's too low. I might have to get on that. That's too low. Yeah, Bogdanovich is a killer. Like, he's auditioning for his future team because they gotta flip him somewhere. Like, he's too good. He's 34. One of these contenders could use him. Heck, my Knicks could use him. You won't make him a title team, but that dude belongs in playoff basketball.
That is a perfect fucking, not to cut you off, bro. I mean, damn, I need a true shooter / somebody that could get their shot. That is the perfect guy. I mean, he would take that Grimes spot in a heartbeat.
Easy.
I mean,
2
you
seconds.
can't leave Bogey in the corner. That's
hell
where
no.
he made his money in Utah. But go ahead.
Yeah, he's rugged. He's a dog. But I'm taking on Fliff is over 1.5 turnovers, and to limit the juice. If you follow me, last time I got screwed on this because I took the Sixers first half money line on the Wizards, and they won the game but couldn't win the first half. So there's no Trae Young. So Philly, I'm going to trust you one more time. Just beat the damn Hawks. I'm not even taking the first half. I'm taking the full game. Minus 108. Bogey, over 1.5 turnovers. Philly, full game money line. The stats behind that. 15 plus shots the last 2 games. I always talk about I'm targeting the guy with the usage over 24 with 15 plus shots. He has 2 turnovers last game. He had 2 turnovers in 9 of 12 games last year when he took 15 plus shots. So those are my 3 non-Knicks. Just to recap: Jokic triple-double, Cade's assist 7.5 at plus 124. Bogey, that's of the Pistons, not the Hawks. Bogey, over 1.5 turnovers with the Philly money line, minus 108. Now to Knicks Celtics is a really interesting spot on a Friday. The fact that Tatum's line opened at 25.5, which was that's like 3 points too low. I know KP's coming back, so maybe the books adjusted. I think it's at 27.5 now. It still would take it there. He's fried the Knicks. He's had 34 plus points in both games. Shots just got to fall. Like, Tatum kills the Knicks. They have no one to match up with him. Yeah. And you don't think the dude's going to be pissed off coming off of that disgraceful loss to the Pacers in Indiana? Like, I always say, man, if you're cold, you have a cold or chest, backed up, the New York Knicks are always there for the resolution. They're always there to make you feel better. So I'm taking that. And what a convenient. It's Kristaps Porzingis' first game back, too. It all lines up for the Knicks on a Friday. How convenient is that? His 2.5 threes, a plus 134. You know the track record of him versus the Knicks. You've heard it a million times. Tom Thibodeau, drop coverage. I want to say it's 3 plus 3s in the last 5 matchups versus the Knicks. If you wanted to not go to the 3, you could easily take the 2, which is at minus 150, and maybe throw in like a Julius Randle 6 rebounds. You'll get a nice 120 on that if you wanted to kind of play it but go down. You could do that. So
yeah, I can find something with that too. I'm gonna find something.
Yeah, the 2 is a perfect parlay piece because he's gonna hit the 2.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have the looks to make the 3 and the 4. My other play, I have 2 more from this game. Julius Randle, 21.5 points. at -115. I think it's bounced up to 22.5. And before we got on here, BetMGM had it at 21.5. Crazy low number. I don't really get that one. Reigning Eastern Conference Player of the Month, over 4 of the last 5. 5 of 6 over this versus Boston. It's not like Boston stops him. He always gets the 23 plus points. And the one game he didn't get, it was opening night. We had 14 points, but he shot 5 of 22. Like if he just shot 40%, he would have got there, let alone having a good game. So 21.5, love that. Also love the fact that in this matchup, the Celtics are going to put Drew Holiday on him because they spend so much attention on Brunson. They put Derek White on Brunson. They put Jaylen Brown on Brunson. They'll throw some Tatum on him. They'll shade Brunson. Like Randall has like a great matchup and the paint. Like Porzingis isn't a big, intimidating paint protecting guy. So it's like, love the 21.5 for Julius. And the final one. I didn't want to get here. Didn't want to take it. But when Jalen Brunson speaks, demands the heartbeat of the team, I listen. Quentin Grimes over 5.5 at +112. It's hideous. The man hasn't made a three-pointer in 3 games. He's eventually going to turn this around. First off is this. 2 games versus the Celtics, 12 points in one, 11 in the other. That's one. 2, it's the fact that it's a similar scenario because Josh Hart said like 2 weeks ago, I don't feel involved in the offense. They don't call my number. I don't get usage. And then there's this whole kumbaya. Let's get
That's what Josh Hart said?
And he had a fair point because they were literally using him like,
shut your ass up and go get some.
He had a fair point because they were telling him to the base, like, stand in the corner, don't touch the ball, and like don't break anything. Like, I'm not saying he should get shots up, but like they weren't even letting him touch the ball. Like it was like, hey, run back.
I feel like he's a corner shooter. I feel like Dante is the guy that I want with the ball initiating it quickly. Boy, you stand in the corner and go get some offensive rebounds.
I agree with you, but I think he had a point where he talked about like, hey, if you want me to do all this dirty work, you got to involve me in the game. And fast forward now to Quentin Grimes, who after the last game where you shot what, like 0 of 2, got benched promptly, said, every time I shoot the ball, it feels like I'm shooting 100-pound weight because I just don't get touches. Jalen Brunson said, we got to get him involved in the game plan. Had a whole quote talk about, it's my job to get him involved. We lose sight of sometimes of usage. It's easy to lose confidence. We've got to get him involved. Tom Thibodeau says he's getting him the green light. I'm thinking back to last year when we were taking him threes every game, and Thibodeau's like, hey, pull them threes. So for 5.5 points, Josh, we just need 2 shots, and they're 2 threes, and you're going to be open. Just make 2 and hit in the first quarter. So +112. I'm not there yet, but it's 3 threes at +550 is pure lunacy. Like, stop it. So
that's just
no, that's Quinn Grimes.
Oh, okay.
Quinn Grimes make 3 threes +550. I haven't got there yet. But to recap my Knicks portion, Tatum 25.5. If it's 27.5, I still would take him. Dude's gonna get like 30, unless he shoots poorly. Like we're not stopping Jason Tatum. Porzingis threes took the 2.5, but if you want to take the 2, you can put the 2 with Randall 6 rebounds, get like a -120. Randall's points 21.5. Love it there. And if you don't want to go on this Quentin Grimes roller coaster of pain, I don't blame you at 5.5. And I got some leans from this game. My main lean, I didn't get there because I don't want 6 plays, and it's against the Knicks. Drew Holiday 1.5 threes is like stupid. Like the man has shot like 5 threes in both games versus the Knicks. Like all 5 are wide open. He's got to make 2. Like he can easily make 2 threes. And it's Sam Hauser's birthday, so you better believe he's hitting 3 off the bench whenever they put that line up. Yep. Y'all saw what Sasser did. Y'all saw what Malik Beasley did. You saw last time we played when Hauser pulled that thing and made 4 at home. So it's funny. That game also was on a Friday night. So I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So I love it. So recap all of your straights, please, for me.
Yep. The Joker for a triple-double. Cade Cunningham, 7.5 assists. Bojan Bogdanovic, not the Hawks one, the Pistons one. 1.5 turnovers with the Philly money line. Tatum, 25.5 points. Porzingis, 2.5 threes. Randall, 21.5 points. Quinn Grimes, 6 points. 6 points. It's so pathetic.
Yeah, it sound like y'all could
play in the NBA, bro.
Yeah, it sound like y'all could cook up a nice blunt money bet. SGP just with his Knicks stuff right there. So I love the looks. Flo, let me knock these comments out real quick. Then we'll get the blunt money bets. But before that, 2 things. First, we're gonna get to my boy DeShante Swain. Jodeci vibes in this bitch. Answer that for me, please, Flo. Now you asked me, and I will answer it. But this is my Knicks expert, so all Knicks questions, I'll let the Knicks guy go first.
I appreciate that. I'm your gracious Knicks ambassador. I looked everywhere
Well,
to see if he's going to be like on a minutes restriction, and I didn't see a single Boston reporter who mentioned anything about a minutes restriction. I heard like back to full strength practice the last couple days, fine. So I think 16.5 is too low. Like they're not going to stop him. And like I always say, like obviously you always say pigs can fly. He could be open 6 times, brick all 6 threes. But were you wrong? If the usage is there and the opportunity is there, but he just plays awful, you can't get upset at that. So I think this is a prime spot. 16.5 is too low.
Deshaunte Swang, my guy. Look, I would leave it alone and just play the threes, man. I would just play the 1.5 threes and find something you like to party with that and get that to something respectable, to be honest. Like minus 125, minus 120, minus 115. I think the threes will say, I mean, he could come out on fire, but we don't know. I normally like to play players on their first game back, but generally, I like it to be star players, So I could say it, but and
And he could also make a three on the first play of the game.
Who? KP?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, what you think? That's the first basket?
I'll tell you more about that. We gotta say
Blood money bet. Oh, that's right, blood money. Okay. I forgot it's Flo Friday. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Mama Bets. Thank you.
Flo and Dream. Mama Bets in here.
Zion.
I see a picture of him eating a salad. I would not be betting him anymore. Yeah, man, he's out of shape.
Bro, what an optic. 39-year-old LeBron James in peak physical performance, 21 years old, about to win this cup, and Zion, sucking wind because he can't run up and down the floor.
Facts. Icy 710, appreciate you popping in. Do me a favor, everybody. Hit that like button. Share the stream. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. That'll definitely help me spread the word to the people.
Can we stop for a second? Send it to your family members and tell them, like, listen, open your YouTube app and hit the like. The man making you money every day. The least you could do is like send it to your cousins, your grandma who don't watch basketball. That's what I do. I'm like, hey, just like this for me on your account. Appreciate you.
Big vibes. That'll be so huge. That's what we need, man. So like I said, man, retweet it, like, share, comment, sub, notifications, comment on the video, like the video, all that shit. So yeah, IC710, appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, Zion definitely on the ban list. I told y'all days ago. Now I see somebody, I get to that comment. What he did with my man assist down there was dirty. Because he had 5 assists in like 7 of 8 games, and he ain't even get 4 last night. That's the bullshit I be talking.
That was pathetic.
Oh, she out on the great. What's the vibes, my boy? Chilling. I love having you guys in here. Day one dreamers in this bitch. What's good, gang? Happy Friday.
Friday solo.
Fahrenheit, what's the vibes? Yep. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And Fahrenheit, I seen your RJ question. I'll let Flo get to that when I'm done with these comments. Vibes, appreciate y'all. You already know, man. Golden State doesn't have anyone they can match up against Chet. I can easily see a 17-8 or 15-10 game from him today. Yeah, Colin, I mean, shit. I already told y'all he averaging 24-9. He done had 24-8, 36-10. And the one game he had 13 and 10. It's 27 minutes. What you were saying, Flo?
I was gonna say this is also a huge Steph Curry spot. I didn't take anything Steph Curry, but Shea was talking dirty about Steph Curry last time they played. I forgot the exact number. Like Shea went off. Shea was talking.
I thought they played after that though.
Did they? I think this is the first game. If I'm mistaken, I believe this is the first one.
And the Dreamers, y'all let me know in the comments. But you talking about Shea? He always have like the Instagram captions, the IG captions. But he kind of overdid it with a video. And Chet, like I said, when they won that game, he was like, "Yo, this is my shit." He did that in Chase. So gonna be an interesting game. But generally, I like to be like, well, I don't know. But I'm gonna bet on those guys to have a good game tonight. I'm not on Shea in any capacity. I like to get him live.
Hell yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
2 thumbs up.
Justin, what's good? Gotta thank you for all the Inside Daily. It helped me smack a personal blunt money bet last night. Plus 2,336, plus 2,000, boosted to 3,000. Damn. Which I partially took one of your bets and added a few other spots. Hey, man, that's what it's there for. I always say, obviously, it's my own fucking money. I try to win every day. We squeaked out a profitable week last week on Sunday with them 2 round robins hitting for us. That was huge. So we've been profitable every week this NBA season, between NBA and football. Profitable every week since NBA season started. But with that being said, I don't win every day. I try to. Yesterday was not good for me, but if y'all was able to take information I gave y'all and hit some bets, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give y'all winning bets so you don't have to do your own work. But if y'all do your own work and want to take some of my info, I'm here for that too. So thank you. Yeah, man. Always. Down below in this thing was popping. Thanks for that DK party yesterday. It saved my night. I had Halliburton 30 points and turning 25 in the live, and Hallie only needed one more three. He sold me. Yeah, everybody's saying
I
the
just saw what
DK
Hallie's
party.
points too. He just stopped shooting. He just stopped shooting the ball.
Yeah, he ain't need to. And that's the thing with Hallie. I talked about that on stream a couple days ago. Why I wasn't betting Hallie until recently is because he is the perfect point guard. He can score 35. He can get 15 assists, but he's literally only going to do what the game needs him to do. Like, he could have took over at any point in that game. Instead, he waited till the last 4 minutes of the game, and he was like, all right, everybody move. I'm going to get Brook Lopez. Everybody get out the way, and there's nothing that nobody can do about it, because if anybody come help, you're going to have a wide open shooter. So, yeah. But everybody talking about this DK lay. I fucked it up. I must have added too much. But, yeah, that DK lay, I think we y'all talking about, it was, I had everybody at, I had the role players at 12 and 12. And, maybe y'all put Bruce Brown at 10. But yeah, big vibes. Colin, one of my favorite plays of the day, Garland over 6.5 assists. Wow. Jared Allen over Jared Allen been eating. Mobley game time decision wasn't that shoot around. No Bam. The Heat and Terry's barbecue chicken. Lobs to Allen will be free. I'll put down Jared Allen. Just because, it's like every time I look up, this motherfucker on pace to get 20 points in the third quarter of a game. So Jared Allen points plus rebounds. I like that. I'm gonna have to take a look. And Garland over assists. Okay, they are correlated, but Garland be pissing me off. Okay, now we're getting to the portion of the program where nobody I locked in. I was locked in. Hopefully I gave y'all some good information. I ain't gonna hold y'all. We missed all of that. Yo, y'all missed, did y'all dead ass really miss all of the plays? These are all the winners rule.
Yeah, it was after you said Capella double.
Okay, so wait. Hopefully y'all got everything before Capella double. But if y'all missed,
everything before that. Yeah, I heard everything.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. They were talking like they missed my whole card and shit.
Yeah, nah.
All right. Yeah, Zion killed me 4,700. All he needed was 4. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that'd be the issue too. Like, when I have 2 games, I can dig, and I gave y'all all that information last night with like 70, 80, and 90% hit rates. But sometimes, it just don't work out, man. It don't work out.
Pelicans got to trade Zion. They got to trade
Pelicans on the ban list. Horrible game. And it's crazy because I was scared to take my Lakers. On the stream yesterday, I basically said it's top heavy shit against like a group. And the problem with, like, the Lakers have the best 2 players, but to me the Pelicans have like the best team, the best supporting group. And they support.
Can I give one more solo? I don't know how to slip my mind. Saturday, common sense. LeBron 28.5 points. You don't think LeBron's gonna be up for this game? He could play this down all he wants. I'm like, it's December. I'm like, bro, you are vain. You probably have a documentary crew following you in Las Vegas right now as we speak. It's the first ever inaugural cup. There's only one first. If he gets the first one, like, that goes on the resume. Like, best, yes, against the Pacers, yes, 28.5. Lock it up. And don't tell me there's not some kind of symmetry. I haven't fully fleshed this out between like the 2000 finals with the Pacers Lakers when Kobe went crazy and LeBron versus the Pacers. Like, that might be a reach, but like 28.5 for King, absolutely.
Like it. Yeah, he's been balling. Can't talk nobody off of that. Fahrenheit said he got Randall at 20, basically 23 points.
That's what scares me.
Hopefully
all of Gambling X isn't on any Knicks tonight, because it was nice when all of Gambling X was in there, and then like we all got burned together. Like, come on, leave him alone, please.
I don't think you got nothing to worry about tonight.
Yeah, right.
Good luck, Dream, on that early Bojan 6 assists. Add a lot. Yeah, early this morning, DK zapped a lot of that overnight. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't even think that shit's available no more. They don't even have 6 assists available for Bojan. They capped it at 5, and they nerfed that shit. Okay, we talked about
Mhm.
Porzingis. Adam hit one of the blunt money bets. He moved there. Bruce Brown to 10 points last night. Beautiful. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. And I told y'all about Halliburton block. Giannis blew it with no steals, but I think all the other legs of that party hit as well. So, but Flo, how you feel about Barrett
This is
points
what
spread?
I
Now,
this is what I
get
this is
into
how I'll
my
answer
blunt
your
money bet.
question. Do I like his points? Short answer, yes. It's how do you want to spend your Friday night? I'm going out later with some friends tonight. I just don't want to root for RJ Barrett to make points while I'm at a bar or having food or having dinner with friends. Like he gonna get the 16.5, but it won't be pleasant. The breakdown. It's him versus Tatum. They've got that little Duke thing. Him and Jalen Brown don't like each other. I think like a lot of people don't like RJ Barrett. It's crazy. He always goes at them. He's going to go at the lane. As long as he shoots over 42%, he should get 18 points. My only question is, do you want to spend your night rooting for that? If the answer is yes, go for it. I think you'll get the 18 for you.
All right, there it is. Let's get into blunt money bets again. Hit that like button, share the video, comment on the video. And if you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. Only take you a couple seconds, so go ahead and do that. We cashing. All right, double A. I literally just put this on before I hit the start stream button. Double A. You guys probably saw this coming with my straights, but yeah, Chet, Clint Capella, Nicholas Claxton, double, FanDuel, plus 1250, plus 1300, plus 1200, something around there. Again, Nick Claxton, Clint Capella, Chet Holmgren, all to have a double, all lanky, tall centers, all in favorable matchups, all with great histories of having doubles against their opponents. All right, so Chet, Clint Capella, Claxton, double, plus 1200. All right. Love that. Next, Book, triple-double. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Devin Booker, but first of all, the triple-double on DraftKings is plus 1,700. Took that. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Devin Booker, but he's got 11 and 10 rebounds in the last 2 games. There's no Grayson or no KD tonight.
Oh.
That I saw. I'm pretty sure. I like. Now, this is just going off my head. I remember liking these posts, these underdog posts last night, saying they was either ruled out or questionable. I know one of them for a fact is ruled out. I believe they both ruled out. So those are 2 of the best rebounders they have. Grayson be snacking rebounds, King Grayson Allen, and KD good from anywhere from 5 to 8. And again, with those guys, Booker has had 11 and 10 rebounds his last 2 games.
And he gets the Kings in a fast-paced gym game.
Also, Kings in a fast-paced game, of course, yes. Also, his assist line is at 8.5, so they project him to basically get 10 assists. Also, in games this year without Kevin Durant and I think Grayson Allen, but in games this year without Kevin Durant and I think Grayson Allen, I think it's been 2 of those games. Nobody has shot more than 10 times except for Eric Gordon, which is crazy. So nobody on the team got more than 10 field goal attempts besides Eric Gordon. Booker got as many as he need, and Eric Gordon got 10 or more. Nobody else shot more than 10 times. What that tells me is this is a game full of usage. And last but not least, because it's a little too much of a breakdown for triple-double, but hey, this is what you're here for. It's my channel. Another reason why I like this triple-double so much, I was thinking Nurk rebounds, because we're going to be on Nurk in some capacity. I'm like, okay, Nurk rebounds. But if you watch the Kings play, Sabonis be at the high post half of the fucking game. Most of the offense is either him at the high post or him in the post, in the low post. If he's in that high post, running dribble handoff to Herter, running dribble handoff to Keegan Murray, or running dribble handoff to Fox, and one of them guys miss a 3, who's going to be down there to get the money? It's going to be Book down there snagging rebounds. And he been doing it the last 2 games. You don't think Booker don't know he got double-digit rebounds the last 2 games? So, Book, triple-double, plus 1,700. All right? Damn, that was a lot of explanation for a triple-double. But, yeah, we on that. Book, triple-double. Next, Bogey, 5 and 6 assists. Gave this out on the timeline last night. The 5 assists was plus 450. I play the 5 assists at 350, whatever it is now. Just a blow money. Yeah, go ahead and do it. The 6 assists is gone, so that's another reason. If the 6 assists is around, then, play them both, put blow money on them both. But I don't think the 6 assists is around no more. On DraftKings, at least it's not around. And I haven't even seen Bogey assists listed on FanDuel. And FanDuel has this weird fascination with not posting Detroit assist guys. They've never listed during assists all season. Never listed them. So don't expect him to be listed, but maybe he will pop. Maybe he's popping out. But either way it go, Bogey 5 and 6 assists. He's got 2 assists and 7 assists his last 2 games. Well, his first 2 games of the season. I tend to lean. I remember betting on Bogey last year. His assist line was between 3.5 and 4.5. That shit wasn't 2.5. You know what I'm saying? And Cade Cunningham wasn't around for them games. So yeah, while I love Cade Cunningham assists, like Flo was saying, shit. You go ahead and give me a guy who, mind you, Cade Cunningham had 10 or 11 assists last game, and Bogey still had 7.
Mm-hmm.
When one of them is off the floor, the other one has all of the usage. They're getting the ball. They're running pick and roll. Now, no Duran there is upsetting me a little bit, but he ain't had that many assists to Duran last game. Might have had 1. A lot of his assists came to Ivy, cutting, and shit like that. He's going to draw a lot of attention, so he should be able to make a few moves, get a couple assists. Hopefully, he get 5 or 6 of them shit. So, Bogey, Bogdan Bogdanovich, or Bogdan Bogdanovich, the Bogdanovich from Detroit, 5 and 6 assists.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know, because it's about 3-4 of the motherfuckers in the league. All right, the one from Detroit, that's the one that you need. 5 and 6 assists. Gave it out on the timeline last night, plus 450 and plus 1,000. Whoa, seems like a lot, but it really has only been 4. All right. Next, Claxton. 12 rebound. Nick Claxton.
Does that throw you off too when they list him as Nicholas Claxton? I'm like, wait, who's that?
Yeah, it don't.
Nobody calls him Nicholas Claxton. No.
Is it Nick N-I-C or is it N-I-C-K?
I think it's N-I-C-K. That's
I'll be thinking it's Nick N-I-C. That's what be throwing me off.
That's what my dog Iron Eagle says on the broadcast. So when they say Nicholas, I'm like, who the hell is Nicholas?
Word. Yeah, all right. So Nick Claxton, 12 rebounds, and Kobe Wright, 25 points. Again, I'm on Nick Claxton in a few ways. Pause. But yeah, he'll be in another blunt money bet coming up soon. But yeah, 12 rebounds, great matchup. And Kobe White, 25 points. Amazing matchup for Kobe. You're about to hear a lot of Kobe White coming. We on Kobe White points in this blunt money bet. We on his rebounds and 1 and an assist and another one. He is in a good matchup. He's been doing very well without Levine. Also, like the Bulls, they actually win today without Levine. They won all the games since Levine hasn't been playing, including one over Milwaukee. So, yeah. Give me hold on. Where was I? I'm tripping. Hold on. Oh yeah, Kobe White, 25 points, and Nick Claxton, 12 rebounds, plus 892. Let me see. The Spurs give up. Let me see on my notes. I think they give up the most points to second most points to his position, third most assists. So that'll come up soon. But yeah, second most points for the sake of this blunt money bet. 25 points. This is on FanDuel. 25 points for Kobe White, 12 rebounds for Nick Claxton. It's plus 900. Next, round robin threes, and I only got 3 more after this. They are round robins, I believe. Matter of fact, all of these that I have left to give are round robins. I got 4 blunt money bets left, and they are round robins. All right, these are threes. DeAnthony Melton, 4 threes. Mike Conley, 4 threes, and Kyle Lowry, 4 threes. Basically a plus 6,000. We're going round robin this by 2s and 3s. So DeAnthony Melton, 4 threes. Love this spot for him. I think whoever the fuck they going against, Atlanta gives up the most threes and the second most points to his position, or the second most threes and the most points to his position. So we're gonna go ahead and play his points. Go ahead and play his threes to get 4 threes. He's been knocking down 3 at a consistent clip, so we can go ahead and take him to take advantage of that matchup and get 4. Mike Conley, 4 threes. Great matchup. I think whoever the fuck he going against tonight, don't get me wrong, I forgot who he's going against tonight. It's 15 games. But anyway, they give up the most. I think it's the Spurs. I don't know. Either way it goes, they give up the most threes to his position. All right, so you gotta love that. He's also went 6 of 8 the last time he played whoever the fuck you go against. Excuse me, I forgot. But yeah, 6 of 8 last time he played them. So we just need him to hit 4 threes tonight. And Kyle Lowry, I think his line is sneaky. First of all, last time he played Cleveland, he had 28. His point line today is at 8.5. 15 for Kyle Lowry is plus 500. Couldn't talk you off that. But yeah, we're just
BBL Lowry, you never know what you're getting with him.
BBL Lowry, you never know. But I'm gonna take 3 threes with Kyle. 3 threes with Kyle Lowry. It's like a plus 300, 350, something like that. Again, I think he went 7 of 9. the last time he played Cleveland. So we got a guy who went 7 of 9 the last time he played them. Conley went 6 of 8 the last time he played whoever he playing. And I forgot to look at Melton. I don't know what Melton did, but he probably had a good game last time he played against Atlanta. So Lowry 3 threes, Mike Conley 4 threes, and DeAnthony Melton. Melton plays for Philly, Conley plays for the Timberwolves, and Lowry plays for Miami. Round robin at 2s and 3s. Melton 4 threes, Conley 4 threes, and Lowry 3 threes. We're gonna round robin that by 2s and 3s. So plus 6,000. All right. Next, round robin by 3s and 4s. Kobe White 6 rebounds. Kobe White 9 rebounds in back-to-back games.
Okay.
Did I talk you off of Kobe White straight bet PRA today? Straight bet points plus assists. Didn't talk you off of Kobe today, but instead we just threw him in blood money bets. Kobe White 6 rebounds. Again, 9 and 9 rebounds his last 2 games. Book 8 rebounds. I think I've eloquently explained why we're on Book's triple-double, so I don't need to go any more further with that. But yeah, Book 8 rebounds. Next, Killer Cam. Oh, this is nice. Got 6, 7, and 8. Killer Cam 7 rebounds. That's Cam Johnson. Waiting on Cam Thomas lines to drop. But Cam Johnson, just to get 7 rebounds. Washington, now we've been all over my boy Nick Claxton to get rebounds, but guess what? They also allowed the second most rebounds to power forwards, and that happens to be Cam Johnson. We was just on Cam Johnson rebounds and assists last time they played. I got it at 8.5. I got it at 7.5. Told y'all can play it at 8.5 for plus money. He covered the 8.5. He's at 8.5 again. He's going to cover the 8.5 again, but instead of that, we'll just play him to get 7 rebounds, okay? Cam Johnson, 7 rebounds. And Tyrese Maxey, I'm tripping. 8 assists, Tyrese Maxey. That is a plus 5,000 for those. Tyrese Maxey, 8 assists. Who the fuck they playing against? Atlanta gives up the second most. Yeah, they give up the second most assists to his position, and he had 8 assists last time he played them. Okay, so Tyrese Maxey 8 assists, Cam 7 rebounds. Just got into that. Booker 8 rebounds. Cam Johnson plays for the Nets. Devin Booker 8 rebounds, and Kobe White 6 rebounds. 9 and 9 rebounds the last few games, and shit, low key been getting 5 and 6 rebounds. I think his rebound line is at 4.5, so it's not like we betting on somebody who line is 3.5. His rebound line is at 4.5. I also told y'all Dame surprisingly was over his rebound line in 7 of his last 10. He had 7 last night, so we just trying to get them vibes as well. Okay, Kobe 6, Book 8, Cam 7, and Maxey 8 assists. All those was rebounds before the Maxey 8 assists. It's plus 5,000, but we round robin in that 3s and 4s. One more, then we're going viral with it. This is a player performance double. I really like this. Don't love it, but I really, really, really like this. Round robin 3s and 4s. Paolo, 25 in the win. Trust the system. Kobe, 6 assists in the win. Kobe White, I didn't look at his assists, but basically he's been flirting with like between 5 and 8 assists his last 5 or 6 games. And also I told y'all he has a great matchup tonight with points and assists, something like 1 and 2, 1 and 4, 2 and 3. So the Spurs give up the second most points and the third most assists to point guards. That's his position. So yeah, Kobe White 6 assists in the win, and I told y'all I actually like the Bulls to win tonight. I think they keep their winning streak going without Levine. Joker, triple-double in a win. Flo is on the triple-double. I'm on the triple-double in a win. And Harden, yes, sir. Harden, 10 assists in a win. Going against the Jazz give up the most assists to point guards. I think this is one of those games with Harden where you see what he did against the Spurs when they played the Spurs back-to-back, when he had 10 assists in one game and 9 assists in the other, and he didn't play a whole bunch of minutes. He just came out, tried to get his stats, and got up out of there. I think this is one of those games where he does that. So, James Harden, 10 assists in a win, an amazing matchup. Again, Utah gives up the most assists to his position. Joker, a triple-double in a win. I'm pretty sure Flo said this, but Joker has 10 assists in every game he's played Houston so far this year.
Except when we had 8 and he had 18 potential.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kobe White, 6 assists in a W. Spoke about that. Great matchup for him there. And Paolo Banchero, we trust in the system. 25 in the W. That is a plus 66.53.
Mm.
by 3s and 4s. Love it, love it, love it. Well, no, like it, like it, like it. I love the odds, but I like the bet. But I'm loving the odds for the bet. So, And next, we going viral. And this don't even got a lot of legs in the viral lane. Well, we got
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 9. Okay, so we got 9 legs in a plus 40,000 viral leg. Now, I I swear for goodness, I I did 2s, 3s, and 4s. Generally, I do 3s, but I just feel like I like these so much tonight. I'm gonna switch it up. Generally, I like them so much, so I just do 3s and 4s and say, fuck it, I like them so much. But I really like these so much. I'm like, I feel like 2 going cash, and they is a plus 330, a plus 335, a plus 300, and a plus 430. Just even
Mm.
if the plus 300 and the plus 325 hit, that's basically a plus 1,000 right there. So I'm like, shit, I could just get my money back or double my money, but get my money back if 2 of these hit. So that's why I decided to do 2s. I couldn't talk you off if you did 3s, 2s, and 3s. Just to let y'all know, because normally I do 40 on these. I would do like 8 on the round robin, did 8 on the straight. For this, I ended up spending 50. So I did 5 on the 2s, 5 on the 3s. That was like 50. And then maybe I had like a free bet or something that I put 5 with it when they all like the plus 30,000. Hopefully did. Damn, I don't even remember if I bet the whole fucking thing. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. But yeah, either way it goes, I did 2s and 3s, and my total investment for this was $50. And the math that I did was I'll get my money back if any of them hit, because it'll be 5, and if a plus 1,000 hit, you'll hit for like $55. So your 50, you'll get your money back if 2 hit. Either way it goes, that was a lot to say this. All right, plus 40,000 round robin. Let's get it in. I did it by 2s. If this shit don't hit, I'm never doing it by 2s again. We're just gonna stick to the 3s and 4s. But fuck it. Nick Claxton, 30 points plus rebounds. That's a plus 330. Love it. Just need 20 and 10 from Nick. Just need 16 and 14 from Nick. Think we can get that from Nick. All right, Nick been scoring
Nick or
15.
Nicholas?
Nicholas, whatever. He been on the low, scoring down 14, 15, 16. Like I told you, he got 2 games this year already with a dub. So in the best possible matchup he can hope for, we're going to ask for him to play the best that he can possibly play. And not even the best that he can possibly play, because he already got games with like 34 and 35 points and rebounds this year. So we just need you to play almost as good as you can best possibly play. Nick Claxton, 30 points plus rebounds. Just so y'all know, these are all on DraftKings. I always do my buy relays on DraftKings because they let you round robin the SGPs how you're supposed to. Next, this leg is actually why I did 2s. Julius Randle, 10 rebounds,
Mm.
and Mitchell Robinson under 9 rebounds.
That's a good leg. I like that. I'm proud of you for that one. Love that
That's a
one.
plus 430.
I love that one. I love
Me
that
too.
one. I love that
Me
one.
too.
Love that one.
Me too. That's why I said, you know what? I'm going to do 2. I'll invest a little more.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll invest a little more. Now, these are correlated lines. They go together for a reason. Mitchell Robinson, his last 2 games against Porzingis, 6 rebounds. Makes sense. Not only is Porzingis tall as a bitch, but Porzingis is going to pull you out. Porzingis is shooting 35-foot threes. So you're not going to be down there to get a bunch of rebounds. You're just not. Julius Randle in those 2 games this season, 11 rebounds and 10 rebounds. Oh, I'm sorry, 11 rebounds and 9 rebounds in the 2 games this season. Mitchell Robinson with 6 rebounds in both games this season. We're just going to play that trend. They go along together. Can they both get 14? Yes. Can Julius Randle screw us over and get 9 where Mitchell Robinson gets 7? Yes. Things can happen. Pigs fly. But love it. Love the correlation. If you want to dumb it down and make Randle be at 9 rebounds and Mitchell Robinson and that maybe turn into a 275, go ahead. I'm not doing it. We're going to go viral with it. So Randle, 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, under 9 rebounds. That's a plus 430. Love that. You was about to say something, my guy?
No, I just said it.
Oh, okay. All right. 2 more legs. Let me see. In the Detroit game, this goes what I was saying. All of them guys to get 20 points. Cade, Bojan, each to get 20 points. Franz, Paolo, East to get 20 points. That's a plus 335. Like that a lot. Don't love it, but I really like that a lot. The only one that I could see maybe fronting on that, believe it or not, is Cade.
I was thinking that
The
too. Cade can
yeah,
be so janky sometimes.
he's so janky, bro. He got 30, he got 16. Only thing I really trust with Cade right now is his assists. Because
Yeah.
he looked like somebody that's happy, like, oh, god damn, I got tired of going against the team's best defenders all the time, averaging 7 turnovers a game. Please, Bogey, come help me out, man. Shit, I'll set you up, Bogey. Come on, pick and pop all day. So, but with that being said, you should be able to get a dub tonight. A dub for Cade, dub for Bogey, a dub for two of my Orlando guys, Paolo and Franz Wagner, because we trust in the system. Why not? Okay. So plus 335. And last but not least, Eric Gordon, 20 points. Nurkic, 4 assists. That's a plus 292, basically a plus 300. They correlate, obviously. But again, I told y'all, and you can look at like Underdog and read their article for this. They basically said in the article, in the 2 games where it was no Durant or no Durant and Grayson Allen, I forget, I think it was no Durant and Grayson Allen, nobody else on Phoenix got more than 10 shot attempts than the only 2 people on Phoenix that got 10 or more shot attempts in the 2 games without KD and Grayson Allen were Gordon and Book. That's it. Gordon played it very well in both of them games. I think he's over 20 in both of those games. I think he got 4 threes and 6 threes in both of them games. This is, again, Sacramento. High-paced game, up and down. Hey, we just going to shoot our shot. Hopefully, old school can come out and ball tonight. So, 4 assists for Nurk, and Nurk 4 assists goes without saying. Y'all know I like me some Nurk assists. Pause. Nurk 4 assists, and Eric Gordon 20 points plus 335. All right? One more time for the vibes. Then we're going to let Flo get into his blunt money bets. Talk a little NFL. Finish with the comments. Then we up out of here. Stomach growling. It's hungry time. All right. Nick Claxton, 30 points and rebounds. 30 points plus rebounds. That's a plus 330. Julius Randle, 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, under 9 rebounds. That is a plus 430, 450, whatever that is. Eric Gordon, 20 points. And Nurkic, 4 assists. So plus 292, plus 300, whatever. And all 4 of the leading scorers in the Orlando game to have 20 points. Cade, Franz, Paolo, Bojan, all have 20 points. All those legs have been a hit. About to cash. That was the alarm. Hopefully, am I silent again?
No, you're good now. You're good now. I was like, man, I hope nobody called you again.
I think I'm silent again.
No, you're good.
I'm not. Flo,
no, you're good.
You silent though.
I'm silent now?
Yeah. Maybe they can hear y'all. Can y'all hear Flo? Tell me if y'all can hear Flo in the comments.
Can y'all hear me?
Y'all can hear Flo.
Man, I was about to give me.
Because I can't hear nothing Flo is saying. Oh, y'all can hear Flo? Okay. Well, I can't hear Flo. Maybe it's okay. Long as y'all can hear Flo, that's fine with me. Because I can't hear shit. But that's all right. Hey, the joys of television. So yeah, that's the round robin layout. I'll run it back one more time. Claxton, 30 points plus rebounds, plus 330. Partly in that, round robin needs Randall, 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, under 9 rebounds. Eric Gordon, 20 points, and Nurkic, 4 assists. And all 4 top scorers for the Orlando game to have 20 points. All right? That is it. Big vibes. Flo, give the people your blunt money bets, please.
All my blunt money bets on one game because I'm a giant Knicks homer. I think first we'll start at the first basket, which have been great. This is the scariest one to me because I think the Celtics are going to win the tip because Porzingis has been amazing against Mitchell Robinson in the last 3 years. But the Celtics have had so many injuries. Usually it's like I can look at the team and I'm like, okay, it's probably like him or him. And if somebody's going to do it to me, it'll be like that guy who's going to like ruin it. So I usually take 2 guys. I split 1 unit. I put half a unit on both guys. But this is a scary one because it could be Jaylen Brown because they have a set where they throw him the ball. And if no one's in the lane, he just immediately dashes to the hoop and dunks it. It could be Derek White. I don't think so. Or it could be Drew Holiday, who had this ridiculous stretch where he had, like I'm saying, the first 6 first baskets at home this year. But I landed on Tatum and Porzingis. The ball will be in Tatum's hand. It's just like, is he going to do the whole like, here, someone else take it? I don't think so because I think they're coming off that like in-season tournament. I think like this is a spot where like Tatum gets the ball and it's him or Porzingis. So Tatum's odds, I got plus 600, and KP, I got plus 700. And for a sprinkle, I did like 0.1 unit because I know that there's a strong chance he's going to take it. Porzingis, if you go on FanDuel, first basket method is 2,700 or by three. The first play of the season, he shot a three. Horford routinely, when Porzingis is in there, they have him standing on the elbow and shoot threes. We know the Knicks give up threes. So it's just like one of those like put 0.1 on if you're going to follow in the first baskets. I did a threes lotto, which is Tatum 3 threes, Randall 3 threes, Drew 2 threes, Porzingis 2 threes. Just to give you a little background on why I like these guys, I'll repeat it one more time. It's Tatum and Randall for 3 threes on FanDuel, Drew and Porzingis for 2 threes for 1108. On this one, Julius Randle in his last 11 games versus the Boston Celtics has taken 7+ 3-point attempts. He's also taken 8+ 3-point attempts, I'm saying 8 of those games. So if Julius just has a good game, 3 threes is something where he definitely should do. He's done it in the last game. He shot 2 of 8 from 3 against Boston. And then in the previous 5, he had 3+ threes in the previous 5 games. It's 3 threes, by the way, is plus 240, but I'll get into that in a minute. Tatum 3 threes. It's common sense. We're going to give up threes to Tatum. He always does that to us. Drew for the 2, Porzingis for the 2. It's 4 legs. It's a lot of 3-pointers, but as you saw in that Bucks game, like let's give up threes. For that same reason is why I took Julius Randle on a solo to make 4 threes at plus 750. The man is going to take at least 7 tonight. He's very likely chance he'll take 8 or 9 on a Friday night. Could Julius Randle just make some threes, please? I mean, if you're telling me the dude's going to make 8 threes and I'm getting 700 to make 4, okay, cool. You have my attention. I'll throw some change on it. And my long shot, this won't happen. But in case like the game of the century broke out, which we saw happen last year with the Knicks, which is if everyone just hits their threes. We knew that Kristaps Porzingis sees that Knicks uniform and he puts 4 in the cup. We know that. Last game, he only had 3, shot 3 of 6. When the previous, 5 games or 4 games, I lost count, he had 4+. I was on Crispy Cap when I first alerted the world to the fact that Kristaps Porzingis will make threes on the Knicks. So with all that said, KP and Randall for 4, and Drew Holiday, who will shoot 5 wide open threes. If those 3 things happen, 12, 160. 12160 will hit. I literally put $2 on it. If it happens, it'd be spectacular. Another one of those, like, this tends to happen, so I'll throw some change on it on FanDuel. Last one. It's a lot for one game. Don't tell all these I'm a Knicks homer. KP 4 threes, KP 2 blocks. KP is getting those 2 blocks because he had 1 last game, but the refs literally took 2 away. One was a foul that they called a foul that it wasn't a foul. Another one was because like they said like Tatum had his hand on the hip of the player he just blocked. So he had, I want to say 4 the first game. We know the Knicks give up blocks. If you want to just take the KP blocks at plus 100, that's a great look too. Love that one. That's why I like the KP fantasy square on Prize Picks. Whenever they put that up, that's going to be in my Flex Friday because I'm like, dude, probably going to get like 3 blocks and 3 threes. Like right there, like that counts for a lot of fantasy points. But the 4 threes and the 2 blocks, he was 3 for 6, I want to say, last game. And the previous 5 games was Knicks, he has like 4 threes. So it's like, yeah. And it's plus 1,000. So I always say with the Knicks aren't like a complicated team. Like they give up threes, they get blocked. The end. They do the same thing. So I'll just recap, run it back. My first basket, which I like, don't love, because the Celtics have literally 4 plays. Most teams have 2. Celtics got like 4 plays that they run on the first play. So I'm like, oh crap. So, but I think Porzingis wins the tip, and I went with Tatum at plus 600, KP plus 700, and I sprinkled the KP method on FanDuel at 2,700 for KP for a 3. 1108, Tatum and Randall 3 threes, Drew and KP 2 threes, and 12,160, KP and Randall 4 threes, Drew 3 threes, and I also talked about the fact that KP 4 threes and 2 blocks. It's plus 1,000.
What's the KP system?
The KP system is well, I won't call it a system, but like I took his 2 blocks with his 4 threes because last game he had 3.
Nah, I thought. Well, what? Okay, I might have misheard you. Okay, yeah, because I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, man.
And also, I would be remiss if I did not mention to you it is Sam House's birthday, and the man slapped 4 against us at home last time we played him on Friday. So,
yeah,
I'm not taking it because I don't want to have all these threes, and also I don't want to root for the Celtics. I hate the Celtics.
All right, that is it. We're gonna knock these comments out, then I'll let Flo in with a couple minutes of football talk, and then we up out of here. Yeah, Beef Stew, he says, Fahrenheit says, Beef Stew without during this hitting his points and rebounds line, 7 of his last 10. Double double plus 260 on FanDuel dropping quickly. I like that 260. I like that value.
That's
Uh,
good value.
yeah, for sure. Um, Bagley should get a little bit of time today. He had a DNP last game, and Wiseman. But yeah, these two should definitely get the most minutes. Lamar Dukes, what is the vibes? Arkansas checking in here. I don't know why I'm yawning. Arkansas is in the house. What's the vibes? He give up the fifth most assists to point guards, and since Bam has been gone, he give up the highest field goal percentage. Okay, that's for the okay, I like that. I love that. Definitely love that. Points plus rebounds play for Jared Allen. No Grayson or KD, I thought so. Yep, no KD or Allen. Time to queue up some Nurkic props. That's a fact. I'm on him assist. DeJounte Murray triple double, Book triple double, Hadley triple double is a light 1.6 million.
Man, love it.
I'm cool with DeJounte, but he might be the one who hit tonight. Maxi over 8.5 assists is a plus 230. Yeah, I just played his 8. His 8 was maybe plus 1, high 1 something. But that 8 assists for Maxi I got was on that was FanDuel. So when the delay I got with Maxi and Book and Cam, that's on FanDuel. Kobe White threes, Midwest Slot Diva was good. Good to see you up in here. Yeah, could not talk you off of Kobe White thing. Like I said, Kobe White, any way you want him tonight. Pause. These sports books need to make
Yeah,
a way
FanDuel has
to
it.
share and tell other people's bets. More people placing bets is what the book they actually do. And once I get more of a bigger platform, we will have that. Yeah, you can some of these popular discords or these guys with big followings, their discords, I see them post sometimes where they laugh because they're like, geez, this might not be good. Because what it is they give out a bet, they Discord got, 1,000, 10,000 people in it.
Everybody
Those
just take
people tell that guy, and then it shows up on the FanDuel page. And then what happens? More people tell it when they see it on the FanDuel page. For what it's worth, I have never in my motherfucking life even looked at any of them Parley's FanDuel offers. Never even looked. I forgot who I was telling. Maybe I told. Oh, I thought I was telling Godspeed on the phone the other day, or maybe I told y'all. I don't even look at the boost. I have not only. I swear to God on my life, the only time I see the boost is when people post them on the timeline on some scary shit, thinking they bet not gonna hit. So I could never tell you what boosted. Oh, this person on the book. I couldn't tell you. I be so locked in. I open the app. I click on NBA or NFL. I don't look at shit else. If it's not like as far as boost, profit boost. If it ain't one of those or a giveaway that just pop right up, I never see like they little this player and this player. I don't even know where that's at anymore. That's
You want to know who's
crazy.
on the boost today, though? You want to know?
I saw somebody post it. It's Tatum and Brunson or something.
The 3 threes. Yeah.
And shit, I don't have them in none of my blunt money bets. But if
I got
did,
the Tatum 3 threes. That's all. Oh crap. I think Brunson's gonna sell that one, not Tatum. Because Brunson just refuses to shoot threes some games. It makes no sense.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I honestly, y'all, I don't think that they do that on purpose because obviously they don't know. I think they make those boosts because they are plus EV for the most part. Like if you follow these guys that don't do nothing but bet the boost, they'll tell you a lot of times they plus EV. So you would think if you just bet the boost over and over, you would hit. But yeah, I haven't looked at a boost in at least a year. Keep an eye on Sharp and Simon Props if Brogdon is out, guys. Yeah, that's a fact. We get to that portion of the program. Definitely got some guys. I'm keeping my shot.
This is totally obscure, but like Day'Ron Sharp's props, I'm on. I want to like just take a look at because you put me onto him. Like we like, oh, Day'Ron had like a 10 rebound game. This Wizards front line, if they have no Gafford and Gallo's gonna be starting, then who's the backup center to the awful backup center? Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's been snatching like 8 rebounds the last couple games. So Day'Ron Sharp is like a weird little look I'm looking at too.
Yep, definitely got to look for Day'Ron Sharp whenever his lines pop. Unfortunately, they ain't been the best value. So
Yeah.
if it ain't good value, I ain't fucking with it. I would never bet a straight bet on Day'Ron Sharp. But if you're gonna give me 8 rebounds at like plus 350, plus 400, or if you're gonna give me a double at like plus 1,000, now we talking. But aside from that, you
Yeah.
know, you gotta give me some real guys, fam. Like a shareable link that brings you to the app and puts the play in your slip. I know there are third-party apps that do it this way. Yeah, that's crazy because I know I think PrizePicks got that. A lot of places got that. Where it says share your play. Steph, PG, Siakam all to get 30 plus 3,000. Something to think about. Very, very possible.
Steph going, man.
Yeah,
Steph for
I
sure
don't
going.
really mess. Steph definitely. Pascal, I like that too. I don't mess with PG, but yeah, he's in a great matchup as well. Everybody saying they can hear. Been killing it. Appreciate it, SK. I appreciate it, my guy. RJ at 3.5 rebounds feels way too
Mm.
disrespectful. He
I'd
ain't
have to
really
look at
the
the last game. He was rebounding like that because like Mitch got pulled out by Lopez, but like I'd have to look at it. But like 3.5 does seem low. That does
It
seem low.
seems low, but I remember I was looking at stuff to play him when I gave out his ladder for Toronto, and his rebounds did not stick out to me. So
Mm.
just off the top of my head, J Foul, do your research. But it's that for a reason. To be honest with you, it's that for a reason because he ain't been getting a bunch of 6, 7, 5 rebound games
Nah.
that I've seen. To be honest with you, who I do like tonight though is Josh Hart rebounds. That's who I like because if
Yeah.
Randall don't get him and
That
Mitch
was
not gonna get him.
that
You
was
think you
crazy.
gotta
I
be
was
Josh
like,
Hart.
everybody was on Josh Hart last game. This gonna be the game where he go off.
This is
All
gonna be the
right,
game.
post
Yeah,
clear. Cool. We back. We back.
back. You thought about Cam Thomas assists. He just had a career high, and Vaughn talking about he wanted to be a playmaker more. Nah, I'll write down Cam assists and take a look. Hold on. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. But no, I haven't looked at it. I saw his rebounds been kind of sneaky, and I was on his threes ladder last game, and a straight bet on his points. But no, I'll take a look into that. Good call. Over 1.5 was like plus 130, and 5 is crazy odds. Wow. All right, that's what I like to see. Okay. I'm glad Cam Thomas is available, y'all. I gotta get it. We off this stream in 10 minutes. I'm hungry, and y'all about to nerf all these fucking lines. Y'all talking about Cam Thomas assistant shit. I know y'all finna nerf these lines. Jaylen Brown over 5.5, but good shit. SK, I'm about to check that out for sure, my boy. Good shit. Jaylen Brown over 5.5 rebounds at plus money. I like that. With
Yeah, that's a good
Porzingis
look.
really, I like that with or without Porzingis on a minutes limit. To be honest,
Yeah, awesome.
Cade over 6.5 assists. I like, well, yeah, definitely Flo. It's 6.5 again.
I it was like 6.5 super juice, so I said I'm just gonna take 7.5 plus 120.
Oh, okay. I'm
I'm
about to
like
say
go big, go home. Like you ain't gonna scare me because of like one assist. I don't care.
yeah. So if you playing that super juice, my guy, put that with something. You know what I'm saying? Put that with something. But at 6.5, I mean at 7.5 is cool. 6.5 is like wow. Midwest La Diva, definitely a dream girl in here. So part of your growth, happy to see more people tuning in. Yeah, thank you. And the only reason why the numbers are low today is because we started earlier than normal. I didn't really give people much of a good time, and also we was going at the same time with my boy Ski Profit, which I rarely ever try to do, but I got a lot of shit to do today. So if I could knock the show out and didn't want all these lines to move more than they already fucking moved, I said, man, let me go ahead and knock the show out. And Flo could get on early, so it was good. We had to knock it out. That was the other day though. He ain't up today yet. Okay, I'm about to say. Okay. All right. That is it. I'm gonna let Flo close with a little NFL. And then we'll actually no, I'm sorry. Before Flo closes with NFL, what is this? Is that 78? Oh my gosh, I think that is 78 because 6. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, 78. We'll just call it 79. Is what I'm gonna give out. I guess the game portion of the program. I call this the game portion of the program. Just a program where I just chop up some shit. All right. In this game portion of the program, just a couple guys to look for. Simon, Shadayan Sharp. My boy already mentioned Simons, but Shadayan Sharp as well. Might want to look at their points. Maybe Simon's assists. Definitely Simon's threes. Cole Anthony points for Orlando. He has a great matchup coming off the bench. So, yeah, gotta love Cole Anthony points. Cam Thomas for the Nets, obviously. Look at Cam when he popped. Sharp for the Nets. We spoke on him. Josh Hart rebounds. Sam Hauser threes is something that Flo talked about. Isaiah Joe has got a pretty good track record. He's a bench player for OKC. He's got a pretty good track record off the bench against Golden State in 2 of the 3 games. And Looney rebounds just because I think he's got 11 in 2 of the 3 games. So yeah, that is it. Those are what you can look forward to. And Flo, go ahead and close with some NFL real quick, and we up out of here.
NFL wise, the Jets are a disgrace, and I hate the fact that I come up here every Friday. We've been actually making a lot of money off these Jets games because they're like, whatever. They play the Texans this Sunday. Big game for the Texans because they want to try to get to the wild card, especially with the fact that the Steelers lost last night. No Tank Dell in this game, so it's going to be interesting. Naturally, I think a lot of people are going to turn towards Nico Collins, think that Nico's going to have a good game. I took his under at 73.5, and I saw it kind of like drop some places to 69.5. Jets, they're a bad team, but the one thing they do have is the best cornerback duo in the league. Sauce Gardner's been clamping up. DJ Reed's been clamping up. And I'll just let you behind the curtain. It's not like no big mystery. The last like 4 weeks, I've given out an under, and it's literally who's the guy who's going to be on the boundary and not go in the slot. It was Gabe Davis one game. Last week was Drake London, went 1 for 8, and the one was like right before the half, they threw him a little layup pass, but beyond that, like he's clamped. So Nico Collins, I think, is a good receiver, but I think like that system worked very well with Tank Dell taking away a lot of the coverage. Like he's more the explosive guy. So Nico's probably going to get a lot of like Sauce Gardner. So 72.5 would mean like this dude needs to catch like 4 or 5 passes on Sauce or DJ. Like no chance. It's also going to be like 20-mile-per-hour wind and raining on Sunday, which takes me to Jets team total under 14.5. Listen, by now you already know this offense is historically one of the worst offenses in the history of the NFL. They have the worst third down conversion rate in the last 25 years of the NFL. They literally may score 1 touchdown, and if they do that, it's going to be an accomplishment. I always put as a joke on my This Week with the Jets. Will the Jets score a touchdown this week? And it started as a gag, but then one week I said to y'all, no, I'm not joking. I don't know if they're going to score a touchdown this week. They're going back to Zach Wilson. I haven't checked the reports this week, but Breece Hall has not practiced yet. So if Breece Hall hasn't practiced yet, and the O-line is awful, and it's going to be raining, and it's going to be 20-mile-per-hour winds, and Zach Wilson, I get it, like he's playing for his football career. He don't want to be out there. You know that the team ain't going to bring him back next year. The second he sees any pressure, that dude is grounding the ball or going down. He ain't trying to sit there, stick in the pocket, take hits to the kidneys and to the liver in 20-mile-per-hour, 40-degree day in the rain. Hell no. It's going to be a half-empty stadium. Under 14.5, and when they throw up that Jets exact score, we should have had it 2 weeks in a row. I keep saying it. I threw change on the 3, the 6, the 9. All of them were at least 1,700. Last week, we didn't get it because the Jets got a safety. The week before that, we didn't get that because Tim Boyle got a garbage time touchdown. I'm going right back to that 3, 6, 9, and I'm not taking the 0 because I got to hope the Jets can score at least 3 points. And also in this game, 2 more looks. One I took, one I'm going to take is Garrett Wilson, 55.5 receiving yards. Last week, he played 43% in the slot. By pure necessity, the Jets have no one else. They got to throw him the ball. I thought last week was a bad matchup against the Falcons, even though A.J. Terrell went down in the first quarter. This one's a great matchup, especially in the slot. Texans give up the 4th most yards to slot receivers. I wanted to take the ladder to 100 because it's like 100 is like plus 750. But I got to look at the weather. Like if the weather's like not Jumanji, I'm taking the ladder. But if it's Jumanji outside, like I don't want to be banking on a receiver to catch 100 yards with Zach Wilson in 20-mile-per-hour winds and it's raining. Like can't do that. And the last one I'm going to be on when they put it up, maybe put this in your notes. Blake Cashman, the linebacker for the Texans, is a tackling machine. The Jets are a predictable offense, especially with Zach in there. Used to play for the Jets, drafted by the Jets. He gets his first game versus the Jets. Weak side linebacker. Jets tend to give up exactly 7 tackles to weak side linebackers. If you look back at like the last 4 games, like all of them get 7. The one that didn't get 7 is the Eagles game, but that's because the Eagles had the ball the whole day. He got 6. So if the line opens at 6.5, I'm 100% taking revenge narrative of Blake Cashman versus the Jets to get 7 tackles because Breece might not be there and we're not going to score points. And also, this is a perfect game if you're just sitting around the house and have nothing else to do. Do what I tell everybody else to do. Take live punts. If you literally just bet every Jets drive, except the first one in each half, because those are scripted plays, but every other drive, bet it to be a punt. Even if the odds are minus 170, bet them all to be punts. You will win more money than what you started with. You got to do it.
All
So
right.
just to recap, Nico Collins under, Garrett Wilson over, Jets team total under 14.5. I laddered it down, but 14.5 is cool. And Blake Cashman, when they put that up, his tackles plus assists, 6.5. The 7.5, don't do it. 6.5, take it.
Sounds good. Lovely. Time to get up out of here, gang. I'm going to run through these comments. Time to go. We've been on here for about 90 minutes. Time to go. Gordon, yes, sir. Like that look. We spoke on him. Goes crazy. He's the only one who shoots without those two. Love that look. Fahrenheit. Noah Brown. Nico Collins. Clamped. All right. They like the Nico look. Noah Brown. 5-8-5. All right.
Friday
Appreciate
vibes.
everybody. As always, man, appreciate everybody rocking with me. Y'all know the vibes. Hit the like button on the way out. Sub if you haven't already. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. Gotta have it. So let's get it.